Good morning, everybody. Mark, you were first. Sterling, John Shank, Venture, John Camper. Breakfast is raisins and nuts this morning. Morning, JT. That like button. I'm sorry to hear that, John. I wish they'd call me and let me do a CT scan today. Get that done. Hey, brown sugar. AZ. You want to buy a piece of silver for me today? Well, I just sent you a piece. Morning, me. ATS, good morning. Charles, good morning. What happened? I don't understand that. Oh, oh, Sterling. I saw a sign yesterday that I thought was pretty darn neat. It said, let's see if I can get it just right. Givers out there should know their limits because takers don't. I thought that was so cool. Morning, Joe McBride. Scorpion Metals, good morning. Went to the chiropractor yesterday, Sterling, and I think he broke me. I couldn't hardly get out of bed this morning. Frostbite. Good morning. Jonathan, good morning. Jack Dolman, good morning. Okay. Oh, I got it, Jack. I saw that. Thank you very much. That very good. That was a very good shout out. RMR.
Hey guys.
Morning.
Hi, Ida. How are you?
Good.
Morning.
Morning, Mama T.
Got my caffeine. Oh, do it.
Ray, I understand why people that have been sick a long time just give up. Just give up.
Give up what?
Just give up wanting to live because they're so sick of being sick, you know?
Yep.
And I understand that now where I didn't understand why my mother or my dad would just give up. I do now. Um,
Yeah. Once you being sick that long, and then depression sets in because you can't live your normal life, and you just feel awful all the time. It will definitely do it.
yep, I hear you. You got some stuff to sell this morning?
Oh yeah. I went to my Koi Club meeting last night.
Mm-hmm.
I almost bought some stuff, and then I got outbid so much. I was like, I'm out. What's up, Frosty?
Good morning.
Morning,
Morning.
Frostbite.
So I have to ask, are you doing okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. I mean, people normally make that comment because they're thinking about something. So I
Oh,
want to
good
make sure you're
gosh, no, not
doing. No, no,
me.
no, no, no. I'm not talking about self-harm or anything like that. It's just that you're battling something. I want to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah.
I'm just tired.
Gotta ask.
Okay. It's never safe to assume. So I just want to make sure that you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just
Okay.
tired.
Yeah, I'm not assuming you're talking about self-harm or anything, but
No,
I have an obligation as a friend to make sure that you're all right.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick.
Yeah.
Understand. I've got a friend who's battling stage 4 cancer, and he's just like, and I don't want to give up, but I don't want to do this.
No,
So
I
I,
understand.
I understand.
So have you get to
Let's
see the
do everything
hematologist
now.
yet?
Do what?
Have you got to see the hematologist yet?
Yes.
Okay. You got your labs done, but it'll take what? A few weeks for everything to come back?
No, we got it all back.
Oh, what did they say?
They said they didn't know what was wrong with me. They, she said, I have never seen anybody with anemia so bad with no underlying cause that we can find. So now they're going to do iron infusions and a CAT scan.
They're going to check your pancreas.
I don't know what they're checking.
Have them check your pancreas. Pancreas is the location of your body that produces blood. That's where red blood cells and stuff like that are created. So you could have some issues with pancreas. Ask them if they've checked.
Well, the other possibilities that can happen too, there are certain medications, there are certain, like if you had a really bad viral infection, it can kill the stem cells within the bones. in the femur and stuff where those red blood cells are produced, and it
She
can
told me something
reduce.
I had never heard of. She said that my color of my blood was pale.
Okay, so then it's not getting hemoglobin.
And she said that my red blood cells were too small.
Hmm. So it may not be picking up enough.
So they're going to do some iron infusions as their solution right now.
Mhm. Well, you eat plenty of steak.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
supposed to get iron. Yeah, I mean, it's tricky. Sometimes they just can't figure out why.
And that's what she said. She said sometimes you cannot find why. You just have to watch it real carefully.
Yeah, and there is the possibility what they may do is do a um, bone marrow transplant to
What
help
the
you
heck is
boost
that?
your production.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
No,
No, it's not.
it's not. But there is that possibility that, if they determine that's what's happening is that your bone marrow is not producing the red blood cells the way it needs to, they can do that. Otherwise, they just keep you on doing, iron and infusion, and doing blood transfusions, which is no fun either. But
Yeah, and just for clarification, what Ray's talking about is not for certain. These are just potential items that they could look at because there's no definitive answer. So
yeah,
if somebody's hearing this, Ida's not getting a bone marrow transplant.
yeah,
We're talking about potential things that might happen, just to make sure that there's clarification.
Yeah.
Keep the rumor mill at bay.
Mm. Well, I think they're looking every place they can look.
yes, and they're going to, and I see this in my clinic. We'll get patients coming in with anemia, and there are things that we see in the eye that tells us, they're anemic. And
Really?
yeah, and then we start down that whole rabbit hole of trying to figure out, okay, why? And there's different types of anemia. There's quite a few different types.
Yeah.
Um,
I like the IDA kind as my name. But anyway, it'll eventually they'll figure it out, I'm sure.
yeah, and hopefully they can get it resolved and under control. And
Yeah, I hope so, because I am sick of being sick.
Well, just remember that the first part of identifying there's a problem is knowing there is one, right? So it could be your anemia could be a symptom of something else. They could, there's people who are looking at all the items.
mhm,
So just because they drop some heavy words doesn't mean that's what it is.
right, there's a
They're
lot of big words.
exhausting. They're exhausting opportunity to, it's a process of elimination. So
Mm.
just make sure that when you hear potential words, cancer, transplant, things like that, um, some of these are number one. A lot of this stuff is way safer than it used to be. Um, but number two, they're aware of what's going on.
Mhm.
I would be more concerned if they were like, "Well, we don't understand why you're tired."
Exactly, and not giving you an answer, not go
Yeah.
after it.
So it's anemia. You know that you're like the gastrointestinal tract. You know that your intestines. You know all that stuff is good, right? So it's easy to get down on the fact that you're not finding the solution, but look at the good stuff that they are finding.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. So you have to sometimes you have to look at the positive. Now, I get that it's frustrating, but try to keep that little bit of positivity to it. It's tough, but we're here for you.
Well, the hematologist has definitely ruled out the big one, the dangerous one, and that's a good thing on that part.
Well, what can a CAT scan show that they haven't figured out yet? I mean, holy
Well,
cow.
CAT scan, because they use dye on a CAT scan, they can see the blood flow through a certain organ or tissue. So they want to make sure that there's a healthy supply of blood flow, especially probably in the femur, both femurs, where the largest amount of the blood cells are produced. And so they want to make sure there's a good, healthy blood flow, blood supply. And then if there's any type of leakage anywhere throughout the rest of the body,
Yeah, exactly
potential
where I was.
areas where bleeding could be
Yeah.
happening, they want to know that too.
Yeah, because that dye is going to stain, so they're going to see the path of where things are.
Mhm.
So let's say that you have no intestinal damage, but you have a like maybe thin lining where your seepage through the
Mhm.
intestinal wall is occurring. Right, they'll be able to see that because you'll see the dye as it works through that area. So you'll see very crisp, clean images, and then you'll see kind of like a blot.
Yeah, where they know that's not supposed to be there.
That's not supposed to be there. So,
Yeah, and
uh,
then that's what I do every day in the eyeball. Is I do dye studies and imaging of the eyeball, looking for areas where these blood vessels are compromised and they're not supposed to be leaking the dye. And that tells me and the doctor that there are issues and what type of issues, all of those things.
Hmm.
uh, John, not a PET scan. PET scan checks for glucose uptake, so it watches where things are absorbing nutrients. So it looks at energy and activity levels. PET scans are a little bit different than CAT scans. Now,
Yeah.
cats are pets, but they're not the same thing.
We'll hold Ida down and take a cat and run it over.
Yeah, there you go.
Like,
Kitty,
all
kitty.
right, Frisky, what's wrong? No,
So,
but a PET scan's a little bit different than a CAT scan.
Well, and MRI is yet different from that, right?
Yeah, because an MRI is magnetic resonance imaging.
yeah, it looks at soft tissue
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Hmm.
But there's very likely, if they can't find anything there, they could run a PET scan, but they would be more looking at glucose uptake. PET scans usually more head, not always head, but usually more head, more brain scan type.
Well, whatever. I'm just tired of not having the energy.
Which
And
is not common for you, which is aggravating.
I
It
know
is. That's
you're a
very
high energy person.
Yeah.
holy cow. I mean, I cannot sit in my chair and just sit there. I have to be doing something besides watching TV, you know? Anyway, I know y'all are tired of hearing my pity party.
No, that's what we do as friends. We're here to support you wherever we can.
Exactly.
So I'll tell you right now, what's good about this is you're talking. Okay. Continue to talk about it. That's how we work through things. So as long as you're talking about it and willing to discuss it, it means that you have a good affect on things. So you're doing good.
I have an attitude. But anyway, right, you can start showing stuff anytime you want to.
Okay. Let's do
John,
that.
I understand.
What's going on, John?
Oh, he was just saying that PET scans are used to identify cancer, and
Correct.
it um,
Morning, John.
usually
Yeah.
the primary are going to be heart and brain, because again they're looking at uptake of certain things. They can use it for the or the other organs, but more times than not, you're going to be utilizing a CAT scan for that because of the radio dye. So it kind of depends on location and what it's used for. They may have to go to a PET scan, but they'll always do CT, then or MRI, CT, and then PET.
1911 barber quarter.
It's a good one to have.
Yep. Let's start it out at 6.
I forgot what you guys were doing. It's been a long time since I've been at Wednesday morning.
Yeah, because usually you have all your meetings.
Well, I have a meeting now. My computer's doing an update, so I can't get into that software. But
I gotcha. And I'm going to show you the difference between this one and a much nicer one.
that's a quarter?
That's a quarter. Look at the difference.
Yeah, I'll bid the $20 one. Or is that 30?
30.
Yeah, I'll bid the $30 one.
Yeah, this is very fine, or extra fine almost.
Yep, I'll take it.
That's very pretty.
Okay. Well, it's not a bin. It's an auction.
Oh, well, then I'll bid 30. Sorry.
Okay, so we got 30. This is 16D.
Wow, that is in some kind of good shape, isn't it?
Yep. We're looking for 31.
Wow.
Because this is the way you mainly see them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They look ugly.
Oh, we talked about this the other day on your show.
Yep.
There are two coinages I cannot stand when they're in lower grades.
Yeah.
And that's the standing and the barber.
Yep. All right, let's start cutting this down. I'm going to do a quick count here.
A lot.
9. We're at 30, looking for 31.
There, EMR. How's that?
SOLD. So,
Thanks, Ray.
you're welcome.
I'll cover after the meeting.
All right. And this one is 6. Someone starts that one out at 6. Normally, just a regular silver quarter starts out at 5. Because this is a barber, that's the reason I'm starting it at 6. If anybody wants it, starting bid.
They're calling me in. I'll chat with you guys later.
Okay.
Hey, have a good day.
You too. I'll call you back later.
Starting bid 15. Extra fine on a 29 Philadelphia SLQ.
That's in pretty good shape, too.
Yep. So when I go to the coin shop, I try to pick out the nicest of the nice, and that's the ones I purchase.
Yeah.
This is starting bid of 15. If someone needs a 29, in really nice condition. do have a Benji. It's a 54. Do 15 on it. It's slightly circulated.
Has anybody heard from our Mike?
No, I haven't heard from Mike in a while.
Guess I'm gonna have to call him. I'm starting to worry about him.
I do have a nicer Barber half here. This is a 1911S. And it's extra fine. Anytime you can see a barber, you can see the full chin line right there. Those are extra fine. And it's also got all of the E pluribus unum on it.
Pretty cool.
Looking for 35 on it. Yep, she got a strong chin. Kind of manly.
Manly.
She looks like she's blowing you kisses.
Yeah.
All right, I do have a few items. Let's see, let's do this one first. Asking starting bid of 5 for a 1859. It does have a full date. It's just about good. That's about all it's rough. If you need a filler 1859 for your album, starting bid $5.
It is a little on the rough side, isn't it?
Yeah. It was definitely used. But it's also one of the, this was a first year Indian.
Yeah.
It's got a good strong date, but everything else is not that strong. All right. Moving along. How about at 1857 Flying Eagle in really nice condition? I'll start this one out at 15.
Oh. That is pretty cool. Hear me beating?
1882. It does have some damage to it. 5-cent shield nickel. Looking for 10 on it.
$19.82.
All right, now we're going to get some people excited. Okay, I am starting these out at $25 each.
I can't tell what that is.
1863.
Yeah, that's cool.
Civil War token.
And that looks nice on the back.
Yeah, and this is, if you look at it, it's got a rotation error in it, 90 degrees. These are starting bid of 25. And I have 1864. Of 1863. Get it to come in. And another 1863.
If you guys decide later that you want some of this, you can email Ray.
Absolutely. You can always email me too. So I do have a little group of Mexico here. These are all silver. This one is going to be 72% silver. I believe these are 35% silver. So you got a 51, 20 centavo, 50 centavo, and a 1920 centavo. I mean 50 centavo. And let's do a starting bid of $10.
Oh, those are cool looking.
Okay, got another cool one here. This one is going to be a starting bid of 40. This is a Britannia 1797 cartwheel, and it is the halfpenny. See how thick they are?
Mm-hmm.
It's the size of a $50, and this is going to be a starting bid of 40. These are called cartwheels. They're so big.
Morning, Steve.
1797. And let's do this. I'll take this out and I'll show you the difference between this is the half penny. I'll show you the entire penny and the size difference. It's twice the exact weight. You can see the thickness.
Wow.
Here, I'll put a regular penny up to give you an idea. This one would be 80.
Pretty interesting.
All right, got those out of the way. So let's do this. Okay, I do have 2 copper rounds here. Michigan is beautiful, Upper Peninsula. to just stay in focus. Capsule's making it tough. And then I have a dragon from the Dragon series.
Huh.
And for both of them, let's do a buck and go.
Are those copper?
Yep, these are copper rounds.
Okay. God, what's you guys aren't doing or bidding anything today? What's the deal here?
That's okay. I'll be on tonight with keys, or I'll be running actually for keys tonight.
Yeah, I don't think
Most
Keith
likely.
is up to it, is she?
No. She broke her bum.
Bless her heart.
So that is all I have for today.
All righty. Does anybody else have anything? Anybody have anything they want to put up to sale?
We know that Chief has got tons of stuff he needs to sell. He's got these silver boxes that he's got to buy coming up soon here in March.
That's right.
Yeah, he's got 4 of them that he has to buy so far.
Oh, he has to buy all 4, huh? Because of the time deadline, I believe that 4 is all we're going to have.
So with SHTF too, with having some competition there, maybe they'll fight it out. So yeah, we had a good talk last night on Panamanian coins. I learned some stuff about Panama coins I didn't know. And Panama, at the time back in the 70s, they produced the largest circulating coin in the world, and they also produced the smallest circulating coin in the world. And I mean, that silver coin they had, I mean, it was like, looked like it's pea size. They call it a pea coin because it's so tiny.
I'll be darned.
And if you get those mint sets with all of it in there, it's cool looking. And you know, I love the big ones. So he had the whole set of the 70s of these. And so he had all of the 70s when those were produced. So it was pretty neat. Plus he had, you know, he had it in the regular clamshell felt boxes. And it had not just this, but it had all of the coins for that were in the proof set. And he was talking about, you know, who had produced for Panama is, you know, the U.S. predominantly did most of all of them, but I think he said Sweden did 1 year, and it was one other country that produced them too for Panama. But that's what they were boasting about back in the 70s, because these were circulating coins.
Wow.
These were 20 Balboa.
Bradley, do you
Morning, LIX. Lix 59. Yeah, so it was a good talk. You know, every time you do these educational meetings at the Coin Club, you always learn something new, and it's pretty fascinating.
Of course, absolutely. What it's all about.
And then we do our little auction. There's usually some pretty good stuff at the auction. I'm going on a coin diet, though. I'm not buying any coins except for to turn around and sell to the community. Not buying them for myself, because I want to save all my money so we at the coin show.
Coin show. What about the auction?
Uh,
What about the auction, not the coin show?
well, I'm saving my money so when I go to the Tulsa show that I can buy some really neat stuff.
Oh, well, you got the auction, the kids auction first now. Come on.
Yeah, we got to do that auction too. So,
Yeah.
but I'm on a coin diet. And then, oh, here's another thing I had up for sale. Was asking
That's
30
cool.
starting bid on it.
That's cool. And what?
You got 2 military payment certificates in there, and then you have the peso. That year, the peso for the Philippines is 49, I believe. Yeah, 1949. Central Bank of Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice little frame and everything.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Someone wanted some wall art. And these are Japanese. These are all Japanese coins there. We got 2 Mexico, and like I said, the military payment and the peso. Hey, Daryl, what's up? Let's see, I have one other item. I think I may have been a little too high on this, but I'll come down on it. It is an 8.37 gram gold nugget. And I would do $5.50. Take it out of the little thing here, and we'll go over the cam again. I got this from Big Flip, and he got it from his coin shop. It's been checked and authenticated and all that. It is a true gold nugget.
And how do you check your gold, Ray?
How do I check it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a gold testing kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can acid test it, but knowing your source or where this came from and knowing Big Flip, he would have made sure that these were real, and he doesn't buy anything that's not real. You know, authentic. This is an authentic gold nugget. Now, he told me where he got these, where these came from, but I can't remember. But that's a nice big picture gold nugget. 8.37 grams.
Wow. There you go, Sterling. You like gold. You like nuggets.
I'll do $5.50. And this is approximately 22 karat or higher, a little bit higher maybe. It's not going to be 24K because it's a gold nugget, but these are high quality, high gold content nuggets. So that is all, folks, that I have. Let me flip back around here on the camera.
Okie dokie. Anybody else have anything? I have unemployment right now. I have very little cash. I understand. How much for the nugget, John wants to know. I think he said $5.50.
Do what?
What did you say for that nugget?
$5.50.
Yeah. Hey, Angie. Eunice, good morning.
Sterling wants it for $5.50. Wow. Nice. It's a beautiful gold nugget.
I don't know if he was wanting that or if he's just telling how much it was.
Okay. No, that's what I thought. You were just put it in a chat. Yeah, he would have to change his name if he bought that. He'd have to go to Gold Cannabis.
John, I hope your test comes out well today.
Yep, absolutely. Been there and done that on the back part, and probably hadn't had one surgery 6 years ago. I had been in chronic pain for 25 plus years
On your back, right?
on my back. Yeah,
What?
I injured it when I was active duty, and all they would do is just feed me hydrocodone. And so the VA wouldn't do anything. They wouldn't refer you out. They wouldn't do anything for it. And then finally, when Trump got into office and he allowed the vets to be able to go out of the VA system, um, because I couldn't feel anything in my left leg by that time. And they sent me out, and the doc goes, a real doctor said, we've got to get you in surgery within the week or you're going to be permanently paralyzed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because
I don't guess they could do surgery on sciatic nerve, can they?
yeah, they definitely do. What they have to do is they look at the condition of the disc. Is the disc causing compression on the nerve? Or is what they call stenosis? That's where the root from the spine of the nerve goes through the bone. Okay, so that opening is called a foramen. And if that foramen has had arthritis and it keeps getting inflamed, what happens? It keeps building up more and more bone, and that space starts compressing on the nerve. So what they do to repair that is they gently push the nerve away, and then they hone out or they cut out bone around that nerve and then move it up, and then they move it all around and open that foramen up. And that's what they had to do to mine, is open up the foramen so it wasn't compressing on the nerve. Because the disc that was in my back was completely dead and gone. It was bone on bone. And so they had to go in there. They cut me down my spine and down my side, went two different areas, opened up that space, put a spacer in after they removed all the dead tissue, and then fused it.
Victoria, how was your biopsy?
Yeah, John's got a cervical spine. Yeah. And I've got neuropathy in this from my C-spine compressing there too, because I have a pretty bad tremor in it now, and I can't feel a lot of my hand most of the time.
Well, I'm wondering if the chiropractor is not going to be able to fix mine now.
Cadaver disc? No, they didn't. I don't think they had to. I think they just fused it. The bone itself was okay, but the disc was dead and gone. So they didn't have to do any bone replacement as far as I know of. Yeah, I have degenerative disc disease, severe arthritis. I had early onset arthritis. After I injured my back, my whole body went nuts.
I'll tell you what, it's horrible getting up every morning with a backache.
Yeah. Or if you sneeze and your back goes out, you're laying on the ground and you can't get up for 2 weeks. Or if you reach over and bend over to pick something up, something as small as a pencil, and it will go out. It's when they call it a slip disc, and then it goes out and you're down and out for 2 weeks again.
I don't have that. I think that mine's sciatic. The lower back, and sometimes it goes down my leg.
Yep, that's sciatica. And see, that's what I had, but mine was due to the compression of the nerve root of the sciatic nerve because that disc was bad.
Well, how do they find out?
Well, all the MRIs they did. Yeah, they just do an MRI and they can tell you right off the bat where the issue is. And you probably need an MRI of your lower back. Because if you have a lot of arthritis and you're being manipulated by a chiropractor and they haven't done an MRI, well, they did x-rays for you probably to make sure, but that really doesn't show everything. The MRI would show if there were arthritis, bone spurs, and all that, because if any of those bone spurs break off into that nerve, it could be bad. It'd be permanent.
Well, I told my doctor this morning and said I'm tired of being sick, and now my back's hurting.
Oh, see, someone is asking you to look at your wares. You mean all the stuff that I had up? I can quickly go back through all of that real quick. Eunice is trying to get my attention. Let's see where it's Eunice up here. What does she want to look at? Probably just look at everything.
Eunice, you're welcome to come up on stage.
Yeah. Well, she wanted to see my stuff.
Okay, let's show it again. Let me get you up there. Where are you? Yeah.
Since Sterling doesn't want to come up here and show his stuff off. So we have a really nice Barber half 11S. Looking for 35 on it.
She wants your penny, she said. What penny? Oh, the large penny? Oh, the half penny?
Or were you talking about the Indians and the Flying Eagle?
The back of the leg would be what Ray said.
Or are you talking about these? So this is the half penny cartwheel. That one is the 1779 and then a 1779 large or 1 penny cartwheel.
A large Britannica.
There we go. And this one I was selling for 80, or a starting bid of 80. When I look at eBay, these prices are all over the place.
Yeah, eBay is a lot of times.
And then, because this is the exact same coin, but it's the half penny versus the large penny. This one's 40, this one's 80.
Big difference in size.
It takes 2 of these to make 1 of these. Could you imagine carrying these around in your pocket? I mean, they're massive pieces of copper. See, hold on. Someone said, BH Customs, do you want to trade 1878 CC for the Nugget? I guess it depends on what kind of condition it's in, BH. Because usually I think the GSAs for an 1878, you know, in uncirculated mint state, they go for about $350. So it'd be a little shy on what I'm asking for the gold nugget. Someone is selling Trump sneakers for $450,000. It's because they're smoking something pretty serious and shouldn't be. They need to be off eBay. They shouldn't be allowed on eBay. I see a lot of people trying to sell, like, they'll put on, we have a local garage sale site, and they'll have a zinc penny like this they found in the parking lot. It's a mint error. I want $15,000 for it. You need to get off the drugs. That's what they need to do. Yeah, I know. They sold out like as soon as they posted on there his shoes, they sold out immediately. Because I can tell you, shoe collectors, that is a big, big deal. People who have a really good friend who collects the Nike Air, Jordan shoes. And I mean, some of those pair of shoes are anywhere from $3,000 to $1,000 a piece. Easy. Thousands of dollars a piece.
What do you do with something like that?
Well, they keep them in the box. They keep them nice, and they just collect them, just like we do coins. And they're maintaining their value. So it's like collecting sports cards or coins or anything else like that. They're definitely collectibles. I mean, they're pretty large. You have to have pretty large space if you get a lot of shoes.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that was the ones that I had, and then I had some Civil War tokens, Mexico, 59, Indiana, 57, Flying Eagle, 82, Shield Nickel, a Bodber Kotar, a nicer SLQ, a Benji, and a nicer $50 Barber. And of course, we had the gold nugget. What's funny is like all the Air Jordans when, I was in high school, if you would have kept those in the box and never wore those, and what they're worth today is insane money.
Yeah. Yep. Anybody else have anything they want to show or anything?
Yeah, come on up.
No, come on up. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. You're not scared. Why are they ugly?
Because they can't.
Oh, it's all in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, okay.
Some people just love them and think they are beautiful, amazing things.
I think that because of Jordan. I don't know.
I've seen some of the older ones, the older Nike shoes. And I mean, they're still in beautiful mint state condition. I guess if our dollar bills have lasted since,
Really?
the Revolutionary War, some of these shoes will last that long.
Good comparison.
So, Joe, when are you going to come up and sell something? So we can do some show and tell.
Yeah, then you're going to make everybody jealous, aren't you?
Well, that's their problem. They didn't want to buy stuff. So we can tease them now. Show you some of these stuff.
I'm taking Lenny to work. Okay.
get them off my display shelf here. I need it dusted anyway. I get dust all over it. All right, let's go to show and tell time.
Whoa.
So this is my home state, New Mexico. I grew up right there.
Right there, huh?
And then this is the Texas line. So basically, we're about, in Texas anyway.
That's pretty awesome.
And this is a 5-ounce, 3/9 fine silver from 1962.
Silver.
And the capital holder,
Pretty
especially
fancy.
made for it.
It's pretty fancy.
And it's very high relief.
Pretty fancy.
And then I have the 1-ounce silver.
You did go shopping, didn't you?
Well, no, I've had these for years.
Oh,
This is the capital medal from the Santa Fe, capital of New Mexico. Here's a Texas round that I have. That was pretty cool. Capital of New Mexico. Hey, what's up, Victoria?
Good morning.
Here's a Texas round that I have. That was pretty cool. You got to kill your YouTube.
Is that better?
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
And we're not getting feedback on it. $1 Texas dollar. Thought that was a neat one.
yeah, there's pretty.
Got my 2-ouncer when these first came out.
Navy.
Man, it's got so much glare, it doesn't like it when we put a black background. There we go. Maybe it'll help.
Yeah, there's a lot of glare sometimes.
Yeah, that camera just does not like the glare of the capsule on it. That's the 2-ouncer. That one's pretty cool. I found this round, which is really cool. Billy the Kid. It's also $9.99. 1969 in New Mexico. I like this one a lot too.
Yeah, I think I have that one. I think.
You know, one thing I just noticed about this,
What?
all our US coins, you flip it a certain way.
Yeah.
Okay. But with their metals, it's like you would do foreign coins. You have to turn it this way.
Oh, yeah.
Coinage goes this way, I guess, and our metals go this way.
Interesting.
I just noticed that.
Yeah.
I got this beautiful eyeball from Miss Ida.
Yeah. I've
One
had
of her auctions a couple of years back. Because I work in eye care, work with eyeballs all day long.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it is concave here, and then it's convex. It's in that big, thick capsule. Eye as art. It's one of my favorites. One of my other favorites.
That.
I had to buy the capsule separate. When I got this at the coin shop, they didn't have the capsule for it.
Is is that the bigger one?
Yeah, this is the 5 ouncer.
Yeah, 5 ounce. Yep.
So those are some of my show and tell that I have up on my shelf. Just some really neat stuff that I've picked up over the years.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, Scott Quest can't talk.
That would
I
be
didn't collectibles this morning.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think 16 and a half ounces just there.
Wow. Isn't it amazing? It's amazing that what you got, you know.
Yeah, just how quickly it stacks up.
My battery went out on my safe, and I couldn't get into it for a while until I figured out how to change the battery. And then you go in, you look, and you say, golly, I forgot I had all that. But you remember. Good morning, Williamie.
Or you could be like Paula and be so smart that she changed the battery out in her PC.
But she what? Oh, yeah, her, yeah.
She took it apart and put it together.
Well, y'all know how good I'm at that, right? So, we already know that.
I'll show you another cool round that I have that I got from Keys, Silver Keys, because it had RMR on it. Ringmaster Ray.
That's cool. I always need RMR on something.
That was a pretty neat round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all that's put back into place here.
Very cool, very cool.
That's fine. Put all this back in place.
Mm-hmm.
Got a set. Check.
How are you, Victoria?
Good morning, Ida.
Oh, hello.
I didn't check these mint marks on this. These are all mint state steel sands.
Those are nice.
Ton of them.
Hey, what's up, peeps?
Hello. Hello. How are you?
Hey, I got a question.
Hey, Miss Coin Crew, how are you?
Yeah.
It's coming up as
Bradley, is your GSA in a hard pack or soft pack?
He said he only has the 83 and 84.
Oh, you only got the 83 and 84? I thought you had the 78.
Yeah, right.
I was like, dude, that's a good one.
Good
Put my socks
morning.
on. So good morning, folks.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you,
Good
Keith?
morning, Keith.
You finally got home, huh?
Got home where?
He's hallucinating.
I'm hallucinating.
Oh, okay.
Good to see y'all today. Good morning, chat.
Morning, Chief.
Good morning,
Morning,
Keith.
Keith.
Yeah, I still need the 78. I got the 80 through 85 on the USAs. I need everything else.
I have to look and see what mine is.
I'm putting the set together. I won't get the 89. Thought I was missing out on a 78 for a second there.
You don't need a 78, or you do need a 78?
I need a 78, 79, 90, 1, 2, 3, and one of them there's no GSA. I think a 90, 1, 2, 3, and of course the 89.
Mm.
I won't get the 89.
A little expensive.
Sterling,
Yeah, it's 750.
Sterling wants you to play a tune on your piano.
I'm playing it. Can you hear it?
I'll play it with some gold.
Hey, how much you want for that nugget, Ray?
$5.50.
What size is it?
It's 8.37 grams.
Oh.
Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, let me go back to my pictures.
I got it from Big Flip, so you know it's real and authentic. 8.37 grams.
Ooh, that's nice.
A nice big picker.
Mm-hmm.
That's what BH has.
It's just a little steep for me right now, though. I'll have to admit.
Who's got a 78 they want to get rid of? GSA.
Oh, I was going to say I got a counterfeit. I'll give you.
Well, I got a nice stack, 80 through 85, and I need everything else.
My counterfeit's even an 8-tail feather.
Yeah. Well, hey, I just popped up because I thought I was missing something. I've got to go, and I'll be back.
You gonna get over to the shop?
Okay.
What?
You got to get over to the shop.
Yeah, I got to go get my help. Also,
Go
Yeah,
get your
so I'll see everybody in a little bit.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit, Keith.
Sterling, it's definitely a full quarter ounce because a quarter ounce is about 7 grams.
Yeah, it's probably at least, this is high quality, so it's at least 22K or higher. A little bit higher on it, but it's at least 22K.
So it's probably Yukon gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd have to ask Big Flip where it was originally from.
It doesn't look Alaskan by looking at it. It looks like it might be Yukon type gold, Canadian, possibly Canadian gold. If it's that high in quality.
Yeah, it's high grade. I know that.
It could be Nevada. Could be Nevada gold.
How can you look at gold nugget and tell where it's from?
Well, because of the makeup of it, the way it looks.
Yeah, you have placer gold. There's different crystallized gold. You have golden quartz, and all of those little things were signals to kind of where it came from.
Right.
Wow.
Good morning, Paula.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Paula.
gorgeous.
Good morning.
You getting your coffee in?
I am.
I'm gonna wait. I'll get some stuff together this week for next Wednesday, and I'll put some stuff up next Wednesday.
Okay. Whatever.
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 Yeah. So, yeah, we had Paula. We had a coin club meeting last night, and the guy who did the presentation was pretty interesting because he did all over the Panamanian coins, and he had all of the big Panamanian coin mint sets, and they were just really nice looking. And I learned that Panama, back in the 70s, what they were boasting about is that they had the largest circulating coin and they also have the smallest circulating coin.
Hmm.
And so they call it a pea coin because it's about the size of a pea.
Hmm.
Cool. Good
And
morning,
like,
everybody.
you'd think those would get totally lost everywhere, but they are really tiny silver coins.
Yeah, Kane Friday, the Australian gold is very high quality stuff.
Yep.
Probably the most high quality in the world.
So what is Paula up to today?
Nothing right now. I just woke up. Just drinking coffee. That's what I'm up to.
Drinking coffee, and hopefully the grandkids stay asleep for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, they'll be waking up soon because they have school. Well, my oldest grandson has late start, so he won't be getting up for a while.
Speaking of, I need to go see if my son is up. He missed his bus. If he did, I'll be right back.
Ida Bradley sent you some pictures, it looks like. Emailed you some pictures.
Oh, Bradley.
No, for joy.
Bradley, you know what that's like, don't you?
Oh, for joy.
Oh, Paul, we're going to have to give everybody your email.
I have my email.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Now let me see. Let me go back here.
Yeah, he missed the bus. Now I've got to take him to school. Unfortunately, so.
How far away is school?
It's about a 20-minute drive.
Oh, it's quite a ways then.
Yeah, he's already late.
Oh.
Something in the mail.
Ooh. Oh, you got the collaboration coin.
Yeah.
Well,
And
mint.
let me tell you what.
Put her on the big screen, Ida.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm still working on this other. Hang on.
Royal Mint.
Yeah,
US
this
Mint.
is that.
Oh, pretty.
Nice, Bradley.
Pretty cool,
Awesome.
huh? All right. Now, what do you want, Paula? Bradley,
I
that's
don't want nothing.
Yeah, I want to see that collaboration coin
She
she's
just
showing.
wants to show her goodies off.
My goodies, my goodies, my goodies, not my goodies.
I want to see her coin, not her goodie.
okay. Show it to us.
So first of all, this box is lovely.
It is.
It's like in like faux leather or something. I don't know. It's
You mean so you're saying it didn't come from the U.S.
It
Mint?
did not come from no, it did not. But they knocked it out of the park. Let me tell you. Let me pull this out. I'll switch my camera.
Yeah, wait, let me feel that box. Let me feel it. It feels good.
Yeah, it does. Oh, it's so soft. Hang on. Let me switch my camera. I'll show you guys the whole coin under the scope here. It's very
What
pretty.
number did you get, Paula?
I did not get a low serial number. Like, I mean, I got a low one, but not like a super low one. I think yours is actually lower, Joe, than mine. 1 second, I'll tell you. I got 02970.
Cool.
Yeah, Adam got 4.
4.
4.
Wow, number 4.
So it actually goes like this because it's
Yeah, that's
it's
Britannia's on top for that one.
yeah, it's the great.
Man, they did a beautiful job on that.
It is really stunning. That's
Well, they just ruined it. It just went there.
listen. They could. There's not much they could have done for him, right?
Yeah.
And this is
listen.
actually out of all of the portraits I've seen them that on the coins that they have done so far, I think this is the best one they've done.
They could have pulled that cheek back a little bit and gave him a little facelift. And...
Really? No, come on. Look what they did to Susan B. Anthony. Jeez. Well, they didn't do it, but anyway.
Mama, good morning.
It's his fault. He waited to become king until he was, as old as Biden.
Right.
So when y'all make a coin of me, please don't put all them wrinkles in there.
Very pretty coin. Very, very pretty coin. The stars and Liberty's head. So this is the proof version. They have a uncirculated version too. So yeah, they did a good job. Really good job. I'm really happy that I got it.
And the Britannia ones are lower mintage, aren't they? Than the U.S. ones?
Yes, they're 12,000. So on their COA, on their website says 12,500. This says 12,560 on the proofs.
Yeah.
But it says the limited edition presentation is 12,300. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if they reserved some that they're putting in a gold and combo set.
Right.
So, but this is the limited edition presentation.
That's probably what it is too. They're going to put them in a set.
Yeah. Proof coin. It's very pretty, and this box is great. So, and their shipping my shipping was delayed because it got caught up in customs in LA, but they shipped it out the next day. A lot of people got theirs in like 3 days, which is incredible coming from across the pond.
Yep.
So the entire, I would give it an A for the entire experience.
Nice.
The website was easy to navigate. The ordering was easy. Some people that have problems with their cards, because their cards have because you're ordering it from overseas.
Right.
So, but everything was easy, and it's beautiful. The box is beautiful. I'm not complaining about anything. So
nice.
I'll save my complaints for when the U.S. one comes.
Yeah, there you go.
So the Scottsdale Mint came out with a second coin in the Commander series, the Patton, the 5-ounce Patton coin. Oh my God, is this thing gorgeous?
The dancing lady.
I'm going to try and see if I can get my hands on one.
Well, guys, I got to get out of here. I got to take my son to school since he's late.
Nobody can even tell you're still here. They're looking at my fingers.
But I'm too busy watching your fingers.
We see you, Paula. We see you.
All right, love you guys. Bye.
Love you. Have a great day.
See you later, Ray. Have a great day, Ray.
And going lights this morning. Yeah.
The Patton coins, really?
Oh, it releases this morning.
What Patton coin?
It's coming out from the Scottsdale Mint.
Oh.
It's part of the Commander series. The first one was Napoleon. The second one's Patton. They're 5-ounce. They are also struck with no collar. So whatever they call that.
Broad struck?
Yeah, a type of broad struck because they're struck with no collar.
So they're just flat?
Yeah, and you can tell by looking at them that they were struck with no collar also. I watched a little video about them yesterday from the president of the CEO of the Scottsdale Mint was doing a presentation yesterday.
Oops.
Yeah, Napoleon sold out within the first 38. Was it?
Gross.
I don't know. They sold out real fast.
Commander series, Scottsdale mat. Very interesting.
I love the pattern. It's sharp looking.
Well, I can tell you from looking at this, they use something to contain that metal.
Well, they said they did, and according to the president yesterday,
They have to use something to contain that metal.
the president said it was
Broad strikes are not so.
that these were all struck with no collars.
Well, they may be struck with no collar, but they use something to contain that metal.
Oh, probably, yeah. Probably some sort of wall that it went out and hit.
Something.
Yeah.
I mean, I could show you why. Like the edge is very flat. Nothing is stretched. None of the devices are stretched. If you look at broad struck coins that are R coins, error coins that are struck out of collar,
Right.
devices are stretched. They're not. They're never sent. I mean, they can be centered, but they're not all exactly the same centered. If you have if you get 10 broad struck coins struck at the same time, they're going to be different. They're not going to be like perfectly round, and this is perfectly round.
No, Sterling, I'm not.
These coins are like perfectly round. I mean, they're cool looking for sure. The Napoleon one is cool. I don't think I'd want a Napoleon coin, but it's cool.
And I like that matte type finish that they have, in the fields.
It's a reverse proof.
Yeah, but they have a different type of finish, it looks like, on the fields. I don't know. It looks.
You know what I think it is, Sterling? I mean, you know what I think it is, Chief? I think it's the way the die is prepared. I think the die has like a wavy type texture.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
So it's not. To me, it doesn't look like it would be a sandblasted, like they normally do for reverse proof sandblasted.
We're talking about it. People are like, we don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to share my screen. I'll show you. So if Ida, you want to throw that up?
I'm trying.
Okay, just hit it.
I got time. There you go.
So see this? I don't know if I can. Oh, I can click on it. So see how it's like bumpy looking? I think that's like just the way they made the die. Because even the gold ones are like that, like bumpy looking like that.
Yeah, and the pattern is even more significant than the first Napoleon ones they put out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are cool. But see what I'm talking about? Like if you look at this picture, that edge is completely flat. That was bumped up against something. Something was holding that coin in.
I agree.
Broad struck coins are not like that.
When the president said that yesterday in the video I was watching, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, wait a minute. How are you doing that without?
It doesn't have a rim.
Exactly.
There's no rim, but I would not call this a broad struck coin or anything like that.
Yeah, there's a wall though.
Something that retained that coin. Retained the metal. If that makes sense, you guys.
Yeah.
So, but those are it's a really nice looking piece there.
Yeah, I want to get that.
I love that.
Yeah, that's pretty neat looking.
Yeah.
Get the series and keep this, as it comes, each coin it comes out.
Right.
But
so is this standard on all of the coins? And this is standard on all the coins, right?
Yeah, on all these on this series, right?
This
called the Commander series.
Pretty. I like that. And that is 5 troy ounces, huh? Yeah, those.
I already missed the first one, Napoleon. I'm going to have to get that on the secondary market.
Those are pretty. Yeah, pretty. Interesting. You know, our coins used to be struck with no collar.
Mm-hmm.
Up until the 1830s, I think, we didn't use a collar on them.
Yeah, wasn't it 1832?
Something like that.
1831 or 32 or
I
something.
never have been good with dates.
Me either.
Supposedly, the Canadian Mint shelved collectible production.
Sterling says, what do they sell for? I forgot what their price was on that command.
It's a pretty coin, though. What's the mintage? Do you know? Actually, I could have looked. Oh, here. I'm still on the page. How do
I know it's low.
Whoops. Let's see. It is mintage 4,999.
Yeah. The 5,000th one went in somebody's pocket, and they're not going to talk about that.
It's funny. They call it proof-like. That's a reverse proof.
Exactly.
Proof-like. That's hysterical. It's very proof-like. Reverse proof-like.
Where exactly is the Scottsdale Mint?
Scottsdale Mint. Contact us.
Is it Canada? No.
It doesn't say on here. Damn it.
Anybody in chat know where the Scottsdale, Arizona?
No.
Like Arlington, Texas.
Arlington, Texas. Read more about it. As a privately held U.S.-based Scottsdale Mint. It is. It is Arizona. It is Scottsdale, Arizona.
Is it?
Yep, it's a privately held U.S.-based manufacturer, designer, distributor. Why was I thinking it was overseas somewhere?
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that too. Probably because the guy I was listening to yesterday had some sort of an accent that I couldn't figure out. It was like a European accent.
Well, we've seen all those Scottsdale stackers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The founder is Josh Fair, and it was founded in 2008.
I think
the founder ran the North American mining practice.
Wow.
Oh, he's into precious metals vaulting. Whatever. There's a Wyoming facility. There's a Scottsdale, Arizona. So there's two different facilities, a Wyoming facility and a Scottsdale facility. Holy crap, that thing looks like a government building. Here, I'll put this in chat. You guys can
Frost just sent me an image.
Paste Arizona. Well, yeah, I was thinking it was somewhere overseas. I don't know why I was thinking that.
Me too.
Yeah, Eric, you're right. Arizona. Eric said, duh.
I thought it was.
How could you think it was?
Because the Scottsdale Mint make
Well,
neat
Sterling, obviously I wasn't the only one who thought it was somewhere else.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was England or something.
Because they're nice coins, and most of the ones you get in the U.S. are not that great.
Right? Yeah. You should have piped up and let us know, Sterling, since you are all-knowing.
Well, actually, mints like this in the U.S. put out great stuff. It's our U.S. mint that doesn't put nothing out worth a darn.
No.
No.
What is this?
Invisible River. Good morning. Good morning, Happy Chappy.
Well, this is really cool. They have a picture here of, I guess, one of their presses with one of their coins in the collar. That's really cool. Actually, that looks like a die. I think that's the die set in there. Cool.
Oh, Kevin Rose says that Scottsdale Mint was the only one who made the coins for my tribe. There were only 300 made. I was lucky enough to get one.
Nice.
That's cool, Kevin.
So they'll make private issue rounds too and stuff?
Apparently.
Yeah, I think so, I guess.
So obviously they are authorized to do certain countries' coins because that thing that we just looked at is a coin.
Yeah, and
I'm
Kane
pretty
Friday.
sure.
Kane Friday says that the U.S. Mint buys blank planchets from
Yes.
Scottsdale Mint.
Yes, I think that's where we get all of our ASE
Well, how about that?
planchets from Scottsdale Mint.
How about that?
Yes, that's right. I'd forgotten about that. So this is $100 coin. So so this is from the Republic of Liberia. But maybe that's why I thought it was from somewhere else because I was looking at that coin. So Liberia obviously uses them to mint their coins. Who else? That's crazy. I need to read about this. I didn't know all of this. I just remember I've seen the lion, the stackers, the Scottsdale
I
stackers.
love
Right.
those things.
Yeah.
I have a few of those.
And they have them in bars and rounds.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I got some of the 5-ounce stackers.
Mm-hmm. I think they're 2 and 5 and 10 ounce.
It goes. So are they all from Liberia? Are all of the Commander series from Liberia then? They must be if they all have that same thing on the reverse. Is that the reverse? Yeah, it must be the reverse. Republic of Liberia, if they all have that same seal.
Right, yeah. Oh, SD Bullion is their bullion. That's who their bullion dealer is.
Sunshine. Yes, Sterling, that's right. It's not Scottsdale, it's Sunshine Mint. Yes. They get their planchets from the Sunshine Mint.
Sunshine Mint. That's right.
Yeah. That's right.
Where's the Sunshine Mint?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Where's the Sunshine Mint? Let's ask Sterling.
Probably somewhere in Florida.
Sunshine. That's right. Sunshine Mint, not Scott. See, Chief, you screwed me up there.
Blame it on the Chief.
It's Chief's fault. Sunshine Mint. Where is Sunshine Mint?
Chief, you're back to swabbing decks.
Sunshine Mint.
Florida. That's right. Florida. Sunshine.
Is it? It is in Florida?
Yeah. Don't ask me where in Florida, but it's in Florida. Oh, Utah? Sterling says.
Well, it's got to be somewhere. It's got to be where Sterling says it is.
Sterling says it's in Utah.
Utah?
Mm-hmm. Kane Friday. Thanks for taking the blame, Chief.
Thomas Power is the president and CEO of Sunshine Mint. They are headquarters. Their headquarters is in Henderson, Nevada.
Oh, Nevada.
But that's Sunshine Minting. Yeah, Sunshine Mint. Their headquarters is in Nevada. They have operations in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and Rhode Island, and in Shanghai, China. So just remember that in China when you go to buy Sunshine Minting products.
Yeah, that's where their fakes come from.
China. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting.
Frostbite, what did you say?
You're 1 for 1, Sterling.
Oh, there's another
One for one. They do have more than one, but none of them are where you say they were, Sterling.
Frosty. I got to pop off the channel to look at those. I can't do it right now. He's sending me these little messages.
Oh, he's 1 for 2.
No.
Joe says 1 for 2. Everybody can't be right all of the time.
Why not?
Guess we're Golden State. In the Golden State, probably, Sterling?
What's the Golden State?
I don't know.
Colorado.
California, isn't it?
Colorado.
Colorado is the Golden State? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I thought California was the I don't know. What's the Golden State?
Colorado Mountain Mama came in, straightened that one out.
Colorado, Mountain Mama, West
She
Virginia.
came in and straightened that one out.
Golden State Mint is in Florida.
Oh,
But that's not the Golden State, though, right? Is it?
No, we're the Sunshine State.
Yeah. Golden State is in California. I should know that, but yeah. But apparently,
Sunshine should be in Florida.
Florida is where the Golden State Mint is. Well, that makes perfect sense. Since the Golden State's in California, it makes perfect sense that the Mint would be in Florida.
Only in America.
Of course. Makes perfect sense.
Me too. I'm getting a headache, Mrs. Coin Crew. I'm so confused.
Good morning, Angel.
Morning, Angel. Wasn't Keith up earlier?
seeing her?
Yeah, he was in just for a couple minutes.
Angel's been in here for 30 minutes.
No. Well, I just saw her. I gotta put these back in before I forget what they are.
Yeah, what?
I have loose coins sitting on my mat here, and I need to put them back before I forget what they are.
Mm.
My doors are being installed Friday.
Your front doors?
Yeah. $11,000 worth of doors.
Wow. Why do you need an $11,000 door?
Because I got a uppity, what do you call it?
Wife? Sorry.
I just
Admiral, she knows I love her. It's okay.
I have.
Joking.
You've met my wife. Do
I
have to
have.
explain anymore?
She's lovely. I love her. She's lovely.
She says, "This is what we're getting." And I say, "Yes, ma'am."
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
She's the boss.
We went out last night and we spent like 2 hours trying to find doorknobs. What about this one? No, I don't like it. How about this? No, I don't like it. I said, okay, you pick it out.
Ooh, where did you go to look for doorknobs?
Home Depot.
Oh, I could spend a week in Home Depot. I love Home Depot.
Yeah, we were. And then we got home and the faucet in the spare bathroom is dripping.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, we need to pick up a new one while we're at Home Depot. We both get home and we look at each other and go, so did you get that faucet? And I went, what faucet? And she goes, you idiot.
That's how I would be. Do you guys know if you have kids or grandkids, once a month, Home Depot does a thing for kids where you can go in and they have little kits. You can either do them there or you can take them home. They're like birdhouse kits or things like that you can build with your kids or your grandkids. They have the whole kits already put together. You can go get them. But you have to contact your Home Depot because I'm not sure if they're all on the same day or what. But
It's actually 2 doors, Jack. It's one for our house and one for Mom's. place.
Yeah, Charles, it's a really cool thing.
I couldn't believe what some doorknobs actually cost. Did you know there were $700 and $800 doorknobs out there?
That's
Oh.
ridiculous. Like it better open the door, close the door, tell me the temperature. I mean,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
I know I should be able to walk up and go
Like,
open sesame and it
Get
opens.
really, really hot when there's a burglar trying to get in. You know?
I know the difference.
Yeah, burn their hand off.
Frosty says he shops at Lowe's.
Open sesame. That's right. Open sesame.
Open sesame.
Yeah.
And it
So
opens.
if you guys have
hot.
kids or grandkids, call your Home Depot and find out when they do that because it's really a cool thing. And like I said, you don't have to do it there. You can just go in and pick up the kit and take it home. It's very cool.
And
It's
they're
like painting or building.
Yes,
Or,
they're free. They're
wow,
free. Mm-hmm.
that's nuts.
What
That's
I'll do is I'll
exciting
show
point.
before and after pictures on my YouTube channel so everybody can see what I'm getting.
I think they use like leftover, like when they cut wood and stuff like that for customers and stuff. I think they use like leftover scraps and stuff, but
Yeah. Huh.
it's really cool. I like the security.
Yeah, if you've got a bunch of grandkids, you could have a bunch of birdhouses on.
Yeah.
I get them from the dollar store. I got them hanging up all over.
anybody in Lowe's to wait on me. Never find anybody.
At Lowe's, there's always somebody at Home Depot.
I know, but they're not at Lowe's.
Really? I don't know. I think I've been to Lowe's twice in my entire life. Well, it's not close to me, but Home Depot's like I could throw a rock from my house to Home Depot. It's amazing. It is cool. I did that with my grandson years ago. Oh, nice, farm dog. Yeah, it's really neat. It's a fun thing that they do. I think it's a great idea. It isn't great. They grow the trees too fast and the rings are too far apart. Not great quality. I don't know. They grow the trees too. How do they do that? Like, how do they make the trees grow faster than they're supposed to grow?
I'm glad you asked that question because I was fixing to ask the same.
I know. They grow. Do they have like? I don't know. How do they do that?
Radiation will make them grow faster.
Trees
Maybe
on
that's
steroids.
what they do. It'll tone coins too, Victoria. That's what I hear.
Yeah, trees on steroids.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
And
He
it
told me
puts
to send
them
him.
in slabs too, doesn't it, Paula?
What?
Puts them in slabs too, doesn't it?
It does. It's straight grade.
He told me to send him my address, and he would send me one of them, and I didn't send him my address.
Nice. You should have, because then you could have just like destroyed it or something.
Angel says she only likes morning wood.
Well, he doesn't live very far away
Angel.
from me. I didn't want him to know where I lived.
Yeah, that's true, Victoria. Good thinking. Good thinking. They go for fast-growing species, more sustainable, less impact. I don't know what.
Wow.
I've never seen a tree farm, Keelan.
Miracle Grow. They throw some Miracle Grow in a plane, and they just come on, open that bag quick. We're almost there.
That's a tree on steroids. Miracle Grow.
Miracle Grow. I love it. Ever see a tree farm? Well, technically, most of the mountains are covered in tree farms because if they've ever been cut down or burnt, they are all replanted. So isn't that technically a tree farm? I don't know. I'm making shit up again.
They have a lot of pine tree farms.
I know Christmas tree farms. I've been to Christmas tree farms.
And pine trees where they cut them down for boards and wood. And spruce and pine. And
I've never seen a tree farm like that ever in my entire life. But I've lived where we don't need tree farms like that. We have tree farms all around us. Well, I guess it's not a tree farm. Even
Angel.
says it's not a tree farm. So,
We've got one not very far from us.
but so when you plant something and then you harvest it and then you replant it, doesn't that constitute a farm? Because that's kind of what they do in the mountains.
Mm-hmm. You also have Sasquatch up there.
That's
We
what
have
they say.
acres and acres and acres of plants and trees that are in buckets.
But apparently they don't breed very much. Because if they did, it would be a lot more than just one. How is there only one Sasquatch in so many different states?
That's a good question.
Because I know that there are people in a lot of states that claim that they have Sasquatch. Well, I know people make a lot of money off claiming they're Sasquatch in my area.
Yeah, they say ours down here in Florida is a skunk. A skunk, what do they call it?
A skunk watch?
Yeah, a skunk.
Skunk watch?
Skunk or something. Or
A kumquat? I don't know. Chupacabra.
No, that's an orange.
Oh, a kumquat? Okay. I don't know.
They're aliens.
Aliens, yeah. I just don't understand because, I mean, like you would think that there would be a lot of like baby Sasquatches and toddler Sasquatches and running around, and they're not easy to contain. Somebody would have had to have gotten a picture of one.
Yeah, and all these fake pictures you see.
Yeah.
I can order Sasquatch, yeah. Sasquatch. So what do you call more than one Sasquatch? Snatch Squatch. Is that the female version, right? That's the female. Let's see, Sasquatch. How do you Sasquatch? What's the plural? Sasquatch. Sasquatches.
The Daryl family. Huh.
Hyper super gonosphere. What? Okay. We catch Slim Jims. Yeah, step into a Slim Jim.
We catch them with Slim Jims.
Sasquatch. There you go, Sasquatch.
Too many.
That's the multiple Sasquatch.
Oh yeah, Invisible River. There's trees that are 10 times that amount.
Known as a grass man in one of the states. That's what the Sasquatch is known as in one of the states, a grass man. I have questions.
Yeah.
I think each one has a different name in each state.
And they just live forever and never breed.
There are those humans that are still evolving from ape into human.
And they live forever. I bet they stink.
Right.
I bet they're stinky. They're stinky.
They say they are.
I bet they are. If they've been around forever and never used a bar of soap, they gotta be stinky.
Well, when you're out in the wilderness, you can smell a bear coming.
I know you can smell wild boars.
Yeah, you can smell certain animals that are around you. Trust me.
Wild boars are stinky.
Mm-hmm.
Goats are stinky.
Goats are stinky. But gosh, they're cute.
I think it's funny that people use them to do exercises and what is that one exercise people do? They use goats to stand on their back, and
What?
yeah, they use goats. They use goats now for therapeutic reasons.
Oh, for crying out loud.
I swear.
You've been talking to Sterling too long.
I have no idea in the world that
Yoga, that's it, brown sugar. They use them to do yoga.
Goat yoga.
Little goats.
Oh my! Listen, that's a bad idea. Oh, Ray, that's a bad idea. It's a bad joke. Goat yoga. Oh my gosh.
They do. You get into a certain position, the goat will jump up and stand on your back while you're in that position or whatever.
That's crazy.
I think he's serious.
Oh, I'm sure they're serious. People do all kinds of weird stuff.
That's how I could get my channel to go viral, is I'll do exercises with some neighborhood goats.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, Chief. Don't do it.
Y'all are strange.
Somebody's doing it. You know somebody's doing it. Down dog means get up goat.
Carry bear spray.
Bears didn't hibernate. Not so great news for hikers.
Oh, wow. Really? They didn't hibernate this year?
Based on his lamp at night the last week or so. Okay. Eesh. That's kind of creepy. I see face on coins sometimes. So do other people.
Yeah, really.
End up with a goose or a ram in the ass.
Oh.
You just snorted. You did it again.
I can't help it. When I get laughing, I snort.
Brian said they live in an old funeral home.
Oh my goodness.
You know, my dad always believed that someone had to stay with you from the time you died until you were buried.
Yeah.
Family member.
Yeah. That is
Why?
That is a big tradition.
Why?
No.
You know, they used to tie bells on people's toes and stuff.
Used to put pennies to keep their eyes closed too.
But they used to put but that was back before like embalming and stuff. So people actually were buried alive back in those days. But yeah, kind of creepy. Kind of creepy.
Y'all ever see that Ray Stevens movie, Sitting Up with the Dead?
Yes.
That's hysterical.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh.
Because back in the day they weren't. Oh, well.
Right.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Oh, grandkids are up, and so the yelling starts. my daughter-in-law, she's poor thing. She has to get 4 kids ready in the morning. I just can't imagine that.
Yep.
Cannot imagine that. Trying to get one to poop and.
Well, especially some come out with the outfits. They're like, Mama, how do I look today? How do I look today? Go in there and change. You're not wearing that.
A girl whose parents were morticians. They keep caskets in their spare bedrooms. That wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in ghosts. I believe in certain evil things, but I don't believe in ghosts. No, I don't.
No, I don't either.
It goes totally against everything, I believe. Especially children and stuff like that. Nope, don't believe that.
Yeah, me either.
I know where they go. To make use for the caskets.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I read like every third comment from Sterling, and then it starts to make sense. I just make my own story up.
That's right. It's my story, and I'm sticking to
That's
it.
right. Mega pint Pilates and chair yogurt. What? Well, I like the idea of chair yogurt, but what is mega pint Pilates? Is that like where you do exercise while you're eating ice cream? Because I am all about that. That's my kind of exercise. You know what I'm saying?
Sit on the couch, cross your legs, and start eating ice cream.
That's right. Raise your toe every once in a while. Heck yeah. Well, it's, you got your spoon to mouth, spoon to mouth, spoon to
Good
mouth.
morning, big silver bullion.
Then switch, spoon to mouth.
And 1, 2, 3.
Stop.
Oh, there's trouble.
Back again.
Good morning again, Keith.
Morning again.
Good morning, big silver bullion.
Not cheap coat.
I don't have a
Got the zipper on the inside.
It's
And
in
it
thing.
didn't have a stopper. Zipped right off, and now I don't know where the top is. So now I got to replace my zipper. I think you pay $100 for a coated work better. Can anybody hear me?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, then.
What'd you say?
So I got a cheap coat. My wife asked me, she said, "Want me to buy you a new coat?" Because I had a big rip on mine. I'm like, "No, I don't want a new coat."
Oh, I thought you said,
Get you
Chief,
one
look at
anyway.
my coat.
What?
I thought you said, Chief, look at my coat.
No, I said I got a cheap coat. The zipper on the inside didn't have a stopper on it. And I lost a little zipper tag. Now I got to replace those zippers.
Why?
Yeah, I just got a bunch
I
of.
don't have a stopper, and it doesn't have. I don't have the zippy thing, and it doesn't have a stopper on it. So I'm just going to replace the whole thing with one with a proper stopper for the zipper. Because you zip it up, and the hold on thing, whatever they call that, it kept coming off because there wasn't nothing to stop it.
Ray, that would not be fun, I guarantee you, because I would be looking for something to pull myself up off the floor with, and I would grab the first thing that's hanging down.
What are you talking about?
Ray said couples nude yoga sounds fun.
Oh.
I'm good.
Give it a shot, but
Not me. I'm good.
no more Yankee my wanky. The donger need food.
Guy.
Say happy chappy. I hope you feel better.
Chief has a cheap hearing. You're going, oh yeah, see happy chappy. I hope you feel better. Might get stuck on the floor. I might.
Chief.
I can't find it.
I got a question for you, Chief.
Sure.
Is your hearing aid as cheap as my zipper was on my coat?
Actually, believe it or not, I don't have hearing aids.
Maybe you might need one.
Maybe I should.
David has a couple he'd probably give you. He's not using them.
I bet you I would hear better if I dug my head out of my buttocks.
I was going to tell you something.
I got that idea from Frosty just now.
I forgot what it was. It was so funny.
He's the one who said you had a cheap hearing aid.
He knows I don't wear hearing aids.
That's why he said it was cheap.
But you know what? It's very unusual for an Engineman my age not to wear hearing aids. Trust me.
What?
It's very unusual for an Engineman, retired Engineman my age, to not have hearing aids.
Benjamin. Benjamin?
Very, very unusual.
What?
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 I'm
You
just
were
saying how many times you repeat yourself.
You were a postal clerk. You should have great hearing.
Not me. I'm just a guy. I have selective hearing.
You work for the post office?
I did on the ship.
Yeah, he did on the
It was
ship.
PC.
Oh.
I made
They do work nice, Farm Dog. They do.
He also worked in the
Some of the
division.
prototypes.
I made PC 4, got busted down to 3, and yeah.
He was also
Got a
the
couple.
he was also the guy on the ship, Ida, that cut hair and
No, I wasn't a hair cutter.
worked the ship store and worked with the deed.
No, that our ship was so small that we were in that department though, because there was just one of me. I was the only postal clerk. We was on a guided missile destroyer, and since there was only one, they didn't make a whole separate department for it.
Right. Yeah. Just that was all the ships I was on.
What are they?
Yeah.
So these are called Coin View holders. I got them. I was supposed to do a video on them a while ago. I got them from Patrick Wall. He prints them. They're 3D printed, and they hold coins. Whoops!
I just
If
watched.
you can hold on to them. They hold coins to take pictures of, or to use on your scope. They have little slots for all different size coins.
I got one of those things.
Somebody was showing those off the other day. Who was?
And
it?
then
Piece of paper.
And then these are, you can use them to take photographs. I have a set. He sent me a set to give away too, so we'll be giving a set away on our channel. These are some of the prototype ones, but yeah, they're from. So the place is called CoinView. He has a patent pending on them.
That's who I was watching showing those off. Was Daniel over at Coin You Help on his video?
Coin Help You.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's probably selling them in his store now.
Yeah, he did a video on them yesterday.
Which is good for Patrick. I'm glad. There's the Facebook. There's his Facebook group for the CoinView. Their coin imaging tools. I'm going to do a video on it. Yeah, they hold. So there's two different sizes. There's the bigger one. And then the smaller one that goes dimes to $50, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Those things are pretty cool.
Dimes to, is it $50? Here's a quarter. Yeah. Dimes to $50, I think, or dollars. And yeah, they're really cool. You can turn them sideways and the coin doesn't come out. And
what if I wanted to turn it upside down?
Well, then I think the coin would probably come out.
You think?
Yeah. Three different views or angles for photos.
Someone's trying to buy your tiny cross, Paula.
No, that's mine. You can have that. So yeah, they're very cool. They're very ingenious, and I hope Patrick does well with them.
Yeah, me too.
Anytime someone creates a new thing for the hobby, it's always great. Yeah, I hope he does well. I'm going to be using mine and replacing this thing, I think. My little thing, because then I can look at, because I like to be able to tilt the coin a little bit when I'm looking at it to look for die clashes and stuff, and the coin doesn't fall out, so it'll work perfect under my scope.
Yeah, I like them.
Pretty cool.
What about world coins?
World coins fit. I think that
what if you have a wrong size world coin for the hole he's got?
There are tons of slots. So the odds are that your world coins are going to fit. There's tons of
Not
slots.
if you got a 38.5 millimeter world coin.
Well,
there's
then maybe you should get off your butt and create one yourself that fits war
I'm
porn.
just saying, what if?
That's
What
a
if?
good question. That would be a good question for him.
Maybe he should have an adjustable one,
Look,
deluxe
there's
model.
adventure. Hello.
Call it the Cadillac model, where it can adjust. See, I'm giving him ideas.
Invisible River.
How much are they? Says Jack.
I put the link in the chat. So, oh, he's got Daniel's video up there too. I'm sure Daniel is probably selling them in his store for a profit.
I don't think they were much. I didn't see what the
No,
price.
they weren't much.
He never discussed what the price was on his video.
So, okay, so he's got new ones now that has the coin view thing on the felt. It will be phased in as existing inventory runs out. Oh boy, where are they? $10. Savage Coin Collector did a video too and said $10 on his website. I don't think I paid that.
Well, that's at
But,
$10.
Yeah, totally worth it though.
So to get one, you go to CoinView.
What?
You go to CoinView to get one.
Yeah, hang on. Here's his. I'll put the link in chat again. This is his Facebook. There you go. Oh, hang on. Here's his Square site. Here it is. Copy. So here's the site where you can order them online. I would recommend, even though other people are selling them, ordering them directly from him. You get the large is, so he has low stock, it says. So if you can get them from him, I would. $10.95 for the large, $10.95 for the small. Or a $17.95 for both for the bundle, that's much cheaper than getting them separate.
Mm-hmm.
So $17.95 for the bundle. There you go.
Pretty cool.
It looks like there's a few people on his Facebook group that are resellers now. So, and you may be able to get it cheaper there because they're buying them in bulk. But I just think support him first. That would be my recommendation. Support him first.
Mm-hmm.
And I really hope that I don't see someone out there copying this. Because that would be pretty shitty.
There'll be somebody.
Well, that would be pretty shitty. And he has a patent pending. So if I find someone who's copying them and they show it, I guarantee you he will know about it. Because, yeah. Invisible already. 3D prints are cool. Yeah, 3D prints are cool. Yeah, I did too, Farm Dog. I bought one and then he sent me one because I'm supposed to do a video and I have really been slacking, but it looks like he's got some pretty big channels that did videos for him. So I still need to do it though because he sent me a set to give away on the channel. So I'm going to do that. Well, people probably won't listen to me anyway, but he's got a patent pending. So if you copy it, good luck to you. Yes, a U.S. patent. Keith, if you're talking, like you've been muted, so I don't know what's going on.
Mrs.
Okay,
Coy.
yeah, I was muted. Yeah, it'll be coming to a Wish and Temu near you soon now that it's been advertised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot I muted myself.
Well, the problem with it is that it is 3D printed, and lots of people have 3D printers, and I think that there are ways you can scan things like this. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be pretty crappy.
Yeah, but there should be some kind of not necessarily. You said he had patent pending, but there still should be some kind of law or something out there that if nobody else has a patent, he still owns the rights.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they'd have to do some changes to it.
Shoot, they even have idea patents out. You can patent just an idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Never heard of that.
Well, Colorado Mountain Mama, the large is great. So they both pretty much are the same size as far as like in your hand. This one's a little bit smaller, but this one will only work for larger coins. The large will only work for larger coins. It won't work for pennies, dimes, nickels, quarters. Don't even know if it'll fit $50. Do I have one sitting around? I don't think I have one sitting around.
I'll be back in a minute.
But it's more for like your silver and your rounds and your ASEs and things like that.
Invisible River. He can't change the patent laws. Takes an act of Congress to change patent laws.
Shoot, he won't even change the things he can change.
Yeah.
Anyway. Like the border laws.
Trying to get over the banner.
I know, Ida, you need to take that banner down.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's covering half of Paula too.
You're
Put a
good.
new one up.
Hey, I'm trying to order this thing, okay?
What you ordering? Oh, you're ordering one of these?
Yeah.
Nice. Order the set.
Exactly, Brian 64. A beam me up Scotty. I want to patent a beam me up Scotty idea.
Trademark. Well, trademarks are easy to get. It's not the same.
Okay, it's not going through and I can't figure out why.
Matt just made a valid statement. Matt T. Coins, he says, the only problem, if someone is infringing on your patent, it takes money and lawyers to fight them. So on a small item like this, it's not worth it for sure.
Well, there are patent lawyers that probably will take your case pro bono.
The only time I think
it's a pretty
an item
dry. It's a pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, but the only thing I think it would be worthwhile to sue somebody for infringing on your patent if they're selling a whole bunch of them, you know?
Well, you can probably get them for future sales.
Yeah.
If
But
you
I'm just
sold
saying,
them
as
that
far
way,
as
you
getting
can
money
predict.
back out of it.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just play a lawyer on TV. I would think that if you have sold enough that you can predict future sales,
Yeah.
you probably could get them for that.
Talk about infringing on stuff, right? We had our auction Sunday, right? And we were selling some Pandora beads.
Some
And
what?
what?
Pandora what?
Some little Pandora beads. You know, the
Oh, I
Pandora
love
jewelry.
those. I have a set of those like mermaid beads. Yeah.
Anyway,
Love them.
Paramount Global puts a copyright claim on our stream.
Oh.
I got it back. I just, and it said it'd take up to 30 days. Yesterday, it was free and clear. It was because we used the word Pandora but it's a jewelry brand. You can't really do. They tried putting a claim on me from.
Well, okay. So what we can assume is that Ida will be getting one soon.
Maybe if I can get it to go with it. Every time I hit something, I hit the wrong something.
That's ridiculous because there's a jewelry thing. There's all kinds of other companies that use that word. That's ridiculous. Isn't that the name of the where oh gosh, what is Avatar? Isn't that where they live? So yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, like Keith said, you guys get those. You can fight them. Most of the time, they'll reverse it. But isn't that it is, Charles? Yeah, that's where the little Avatar people live. What are they called? The Hookies? I don't know what they're called.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They live on Pandora. We
Avatar?
said it.
Yeah, the movie. Yeah, the planet's called Pandora.
Yeah, Pandora.
And the metal they're mining is unobtainable titanium or something like that.
Also used as a name
I watched both of them.
PCB
It's a
board.
cartoon, but I still watched it.
Oh, I finally went through. Oh, my credit card. Ah.
Yeah, they tried putting a copyright claim on it for Big Brother, and the way I was reading the numbers, it was like 8/9/2021. It said 2021-0809, and then other numbers. I'm like, what?
What?
Well, what it is they got all this AI that goes through videos and stuff, and when the AI finds something, they automatically put a claim on it instead of actually having a manual person do it, and then you've got to fight the claim they put on it or make your statement because YouTube doesn't get involved.
Millions have to be on the table.
You make your statement, and then it goes back to the company, and then the company, if you make it a statement, will review it. And I think that's what happened. They reviewed the section, and they took down their claim.
Pandora's box, yeah.
But when you stop and think about all the small YouTube channels out there that get copyright claims on them and lose those pennies for commercials and stuff, this company could be making thousands. Any company could be making thousands and thousands of dollars an hour.
Yeah.
Just by putting up copyright claims.
Yep.
On illegitimate type copyrights.
Yeah, because some people probably won't even fight them.
I would rather, I hate to say it, and I'm not trying to be rude, but if I 100% know I don't have a copyright claim on something and somebody claims it and I try to fight it, I'll take the video down.
Yeah. Don't
Whether they make a penny off of me or $1 off me, I just don't feel it's right if all of the content in my video is created by me and not anything else, not copyrighted stuff.
Exactly.
Oh, heck yeah. If you fight it and that you can't get it removed, absolutely. Yeah, don't give them.
It's not a matter of them getting a couple pennies. It's a principle of the fact.
Absolutely. I totally agree. 100%.
Mrs. Coinker said, I guess Keith and I sounded like an episode of Big Brother.
I'm
guessing that's what it was.
So long. I have not watched that in so long. Or Survivor or any of those shows.
Big Silver Bullion says, I have so many copyright claims on my videos. Yeah, they're no joke, man. Them people are getting pennies out of you. If you know it's not a copyright claim, don't let them have it.
That's ridiculous.
But if you know it is, it's up to you whether you want to let them have it.
All right, I got to get to.
Yep.
Got to get busy.
It's that time.
Well, Alexander, it doesn't matter if you're a small YouTuber or not. They'll start throwing commercials on it, and they'll grab the revenue from it.
Yeah. Have a great day, everybody.
All right, guys. Thanks
I love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Have an awesome hump day. Bye.
Bye, guys. Oh, you're bigger now. See you guys later. Thanks for having me. Bye.
Bye, guys. Love you. Bye, Victoria. Love you, honey. Guys in chat, have a great day. Don't get into any trouble we can't get you out of. Love you all.
Love you, Ida.
Day. You too, Victoria. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.